Yeah, anemia simply means, or will I say, has to do with shortage of blood in the system. And it doesn't simply mean that when you are a sickle cell patient, that's when you come down with anemia. No, it doesn't mean that. Let's take, for instance, now someone had an accident, he loses blood. Still, we can't say that, okay, now you are a sickle cell patient. No, it doesn't work that way.
I started asking questions, like I was like, okay, is it that the SS something? Is it is it heredity kind of thing or something like that? Before, then later I got to know that okay, it's something that has to do with parents, both father and mother kind of thing.
My late elder sister had sickle cell. The only thing is I had a flashback of the stress I undertook in ensuring that we help her hold parts of her bodies or legs that were always a pain to her. And I never regretted having a child that is a sickle cell carrier because I see it as love. It gives me the room to express love to her. Because Edwina, as I think, some tend to accuse me of loving her the more. But I realize she understands what it is to be a child, and she understands what it is to have a parent like me and the mother.
I'm very inquisitive to like know more about it, and then if I ask, there was a time that I was told that, what is the name? That once they pass 25, they have succeeded, like they have successfully passed the death stage or something like that. And once they are married, and then they give birth, they will not, like, is it that the blood will wash? Is it that the blood will, I don't even know.
When people said, okay, actually said when I turn 20, if I don't die, which means I survive it. I was like, wow, okay. So then, whenever I sit with my siblings, whenever we are around, I always feel, okay, I'm going to die when I'm 20 or I won't die. And then my sisters always tell me, I'm not going to die. I'm not going to die. That's the one following me. She'll say, you won't die. I blame my parents. I cried. But I don't really know.
I've been told that I might not even get to age 21, but I'm even more than, and I'm still living.
We're not saying your first date question, you should come out plainly and say what's your genotype. There would have been a talking phase, there would have been a moment you guys would have hanged out. I mean, it's not literally we're saying come out plain and say what's your genotype. But one or two conversations can come up. You can decide to put it even in an open convo. Oh, see this guy, see what his wife did, you know, the genotype thing, see what this man did to this lady. You could just come out plainly sometimes and even say, okay, before we go further and everything, because we're getting to a phase where things are growing, feelings and emotions are getting involved. What's your genotype? Let's know at the long run.
If I should discover today that I'm AS and then my boyfriend is AS, I think no matter what it is, I have to just let go of it, because I don't want to punish an innocent child, and then I don't want to like bring something that would definitely, is more of like my mom would say is devourer, because the little thing that you have, once their crisis starts, you definitely spend on them, and the little that you have that, okay, maybe you want to like keep it for them or something like that, you be spending it on them, which is not actually. So
relationship, yeah. I also had my own fair share of relationships. Even though, yes, I've met people in my life that really wanted to be with me and who wanted to end up with me, but sometimes there is that feeling like there is more, like, can you, that kind of feeling, and you begin to ask them questions. You know, there was even a time that this person walked up to me, told me, okay, I really want us to have a relationship, and I'm like, okay. As first thing I asked him was his genotype. Of course, his genotype, and he told me that he's AA, and I'm like, okay. At that point, he was just meeting me. We just met, and okay, after a week, and I was dragging myself, yes, to telling him that yes, I have sickle cell and all of that. So I finally told him that yes, I have sickle cell anemia, and this is it. You know, he was quiet and he was afraid. Should I say he was afraid? Yes. So he told me that he's going to go home and think about it.
I understood that as a child that is a sickle cell carrier, they hit certain stages of life. So as a parent, you should understand that it's not easy, it's challenging, because it deprives you of certain things, like in life, the freeness you're expected to have.
Many marriages collapse not because of maybe anything or anything, but that love die immediately they enter inside the distance. They tend to like not to find the love again, and then they will go their separate ways. Same thing with AS and AS. Once you're AS and this person is AS, tell yourself the truth. Go your separate ways.
Before getting married, you need to go to the hospital and run a test. Know your genotype before even involving more or going deep into a relationship. For us to reduce the risks, or for us to reduce that population of sickle cell, definitely adequate measures need to be taken, to be put in place, and which is what knowing your genotype is the key to this.